Never underestimate yourself. You already have the advantage. There will always be someone bigger than you, stronger than you, richer, louder, more experienced than you. And if you spend your life measuring yourself against appearances, you will convince yourself that you're already defeated before you even begin to fight. But hear this carefully. The world has never belonged to the biggest. It has never belonged to the loudest. It belongs to the people who refused to break mentally. Because confidence, discipline, clarity, focus, and resilience are competitive advantages most people never develop. And the moment you realize that, you stop fearing giants. A lion doesn't lose sleep because an elephant exists. Why? Because strength is not one-dimensional. Too many people walk into rooms already defeated because somebody looks more powerful. They see muscles, money, status, followers, connections. And immediately they shrink themselves. But appearance has fooled humanity forever. Some people look powerful because they have mastered presentation. Others are powerful because they have mastered themselves. Those are not the same thing. The calm person nobody notices. Sometimes that's the most dangerous competitor in the room. The disciplined person waking up at 5 a.m. every day whilst everyone else is asleep. That person is building an advantage that nobody can see yet. The quiet individual studying, training, improving in silence, that person becomes unstoppable over time. Never confuse visibility with superiority. Some battles are won long before the world sees the outcome. The greatest advantage you can ever possess is belief in yourself under pressure, because most people collapse mentally the second things become difficult, the second they face criticism, the second they feel rejected, the second they encounter someone intimidating, they retreat. But mentally strong people, they adapt. They understand something powerful. Fear is normal. Doubt is normal. Pressure is normal. What matters is whether you move anyway. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is movement despite fear. And when you repeatedly move through fear, you develop something rare, mental dominance. That's when people start underestimating you. That's when they make the mistake of thinking you are weak. Because they only judge external appearance. They cannot see your discipline. They cannot see your pain, your tolerance. They cannot see the battles that you have survived silently. And those hidden victories become your edge. This world respects strength, not arrogance, not cruelty. Strength. There's a difference. If you constantly apologized for existing, people will push you aside. If you never defend your boundaries, people will cross them repeatedly. If you walk through life acting unsure of yourself, many people will test you, because weakness attracts pressure. That's reality. And strength is not about violence. Strength is energy, presence, standards. It's the ability to say, no, I deserve respect. I won't tolerate manipulation. I know my worth. Predators in business, relationships, friendships, even society look for hesitation. They look for people who doubt themselves. Why? Because self-doubt makes people easier to control. That's why confidence matters. Not fake confidence, not ego, real confidence. The kind built from discipline, from promises kept to yourself, from surviving difficult seasons, from doing hard things consistently. When people sense that energy, they think twice before underestimating you. Listen carefully. Your advantage may not be visible yet. Maybe you weren't born with natural talent. Maybe you don't have resources. Maybe nobody believes in you right now. But advantages come in many forms. Pain can become an advantage. Failure can become an advantage. Rejection can become an advantage. Some of the strongest people on earth were built through struggle, because struggle teaches lessons comfort can never teach you. Maybe your advantage is resilience. Maybe it's hunger. Maybe it's patience. Maybe while everyone else seeks shortcuts, you are willing to outwork them for years. Do you understand how dangerous that makes you? Most people quit too early. Most people break under pressure. Most people want success without any sacrifice. If you become someone who refuses to quit, you immediately separate yourself from the majority. That alone is a competitive advantage. Too many people are waiting to feel ready, waiting to feel confident, waiting for approval, waiting for the perfect moment. But confidence is not something you wait for. Confidence is built through action. You become confident after doing difficult things repeatedly, not before. The warrior becomes fearless through battle. The speaker becomes powerful through speaking. The leader becomes capable through responsibility. Action creates identity. Stop asking yourself, what if I fail? Ask yourself, what happens if I never try? Because hidden potential means nothing without execution. You cannot dominate life while constantly doubting yourself, whilst doubting your own value. You have to decide. Either your fear controls your future, or your purpose becomes greater than your fear. The enemy may look bigger. The challenge may look impossible. The odds may look unfair. But history is full of underestimated people who changed everything because they refused to surrender mentally. Remember this: strength is not always loud, power is not always visible, and confidence is not always perfect. But about standing when others are collapsing. It's in believing yourself, and the world will applaud you. It's about understanding that your greatest weapon has never been your size. It has always been your mindset. So walk into every room knowing this. You do not need to be the biggest person there. You do not need to be the loudest. You do not need everyone's approval. You only need belief in yourself, strong enough to keep moving forward. Never doubt yourself. Not because life will be easy, not because people will support you, not because fear disappears, but because inside you is an advantage nobody else can fully replicate. Your story, your resilience, your mindset, your discipline, your vision. Protect it, build it, strengthen it daily. And one day, the same people who underestimated you will wonder how you became unstoppable. Stay disciplined, stay dangerous, and never let the world convince you that you are weak.